Hello, everyone. My name is Bobby. I live in Northeast Georgia, and I spend a lot of time as I'm retired. I have a lot of time. Um, I spend a lot of time seeing what's going on in our political, financial, and domestic world, and I'll tell you, I see a lot of things that are just beyond belief. So here's how it goes. Uh, you got people like Jason Sather and the S22 report and the SGT and Truth and Art TV. A lot of people that are out there doing a lot better than what I'm doing. But I just want to say, and I want to take this opportunity to say that I stand with Donald Trump. I'm a redneck from hell. I worked all my life and now I'm retired and not a whole lot going on. I mean, I'm raising a new German Shepherd pup, so that's a job in itself. But I spend most of my time searching uh, venues and avenues and uh, uh, different things that are put on the web about people that, we come on, let's just be honest about this shit. We all love Donald Trump, or you don't. It's that simple. You either love him or you don't. Well, I do. But in order to love Donald Trump, that means that I have to dislike or hate other things. And I do. I do. If I do nothing else in this video other than to condemn Hillary Rotten Clinton and John Podesta, Tony Podesta, George Soros, let's name a few more. Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer. You want to keep going? We can name them all. Kamala Harris. We can name them all. Every one of them, especially people like Adam Shit. I'm sorry, Adam Schiff. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, day in, day out, over and over again. But here's where we have a problem. For some reason, for some ungod known idea, all of a sudden it seems like that Nancy Pelosi thinks she's the fucking president. Well, let me tell you something, Nancy. You're a bitch. Okay? Simple. You're a fucking bitch. And I don't care if you don't like my cussing, get off the fucking channel. I don't give a damn. We're talking about our life here in this United States of America, here in the state of Georgia, here in my hometown of Dallas. I am not putting up with her bullshit. Let me tell you something. I'm a veteran. I served my country proudly for 6 years, and I would do it again. I was a fool to ever get out. I should have stayed. How many people you hear say that? Many, many, many. You know why? Because they understand that there they could have made a difference. Because I would never stand for the shit that's going on today if I had a weapon in my hand and stood with the full force of a U.S. government behind me. I would not stand and will not stand for Nancy Pelosi to take over this country. We have to understand that there's a plan. The plan is Donald Trump and Mike Pence will be assassinated. The plan is to put Nancy Pelosi as president. Answer me this one question if you have questions. Let me answer me this. Why was it when Nancy Pelosi had planned her flight to Brussels and Afghanistan and to Egypt? Why was it before she ever left, before she ever got to the airport? Why did Donna Brazile text Nancy Pelosi, Speaker, now. And then she said, Nancy Pelosi, President. Now, answer me this. Do you not think for a minute that the deep state, the fucking Democrats that plague this world, they know what's going on. They had it all planned. There was an assassination attempt intended at the White House where both Mike Pence and Donald Trump were at the time. She planned to be in Brussels when the assassination happened. She planned to be there where she could be sworn in by the United Nations as the new president of the United States. And if you think I'm full of shit, then you're full of shit, because I'll tell you what, it's the damn truth. Look at it. Look at the damn shit. Go through it page by page and piece by piece and see the kind of shit she's been doing. She has nothing but a plan to take over the United States. Her as president, my God, what are we going to do? We're going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to let her be president, and then you're going to let her appoint Hillary as president, and she's going to take the vice job. And so it's all going to come right back to one thing. You know what that one thing is America is fucked. It's time. It's time that all of you stood up. I'm so sick and tired of you goddamn mealy-mouthed little motherfuckers that run around and piddle about bullshit. Well, Trump shouldn't do this, or Pelosi should. Get off your dead ass and do something. Stand firm. Contact your congressmen. Contact your senators. Tell them. Don't let them think for a damn minute they got this shit covered you. All right? It ain't covering my head. I know exactly what's going on. I'm going to tell you this right now. I, as an American veteran, I served 6 years in this military, this government. I gave an oath when I started. I said, I will defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I have not given up that oath, and I will not give up that oath. And I promise you this. Give me the chance. Give me one fucking opportunity. I would take out 90% of the deep state in one fatal swoop. I have no tolerance, and I will not tolerate Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, or any, oh my God, fucking shift son of a bitch. I wouldn't take any of them. I'll tell you now, I'll look them straight in the face, and I'll put a bullet in their head. Just by the grace of God, I don't do that. By the grace of God, I have a little peace. And that little bit of peace comes from Donald Trump. I'm counting on him. I'm depending on him. And I am but one person. So let me ask you this. If I am but one person with the feelings of hatred that I have toward the deep state and toward Hillary Clinton and Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and Maxine Waters and fucking Warren and all these rest of these, Kamala Harris, all the rest of these idiots. By the grace of God, they live. You know why? Because I am not a bad person or an evil person. Oh, how I wish I would love nothing better than to put them in the crosshairs of my 243 and pow. But I won't do that. I won't do that because I believe that American people can see through this childish bullshit that's going on. Now, I ask you, will you please, I don't want nothing from anybody, but I ask you, please, will you please stop for 1 minute? Take a look at what the hell is going on. Everybody's so busy listening to the mainstream media bullshit, and then they get bits and pieces from alternative news. Well, look for yourself. Look for your damn self. It's time to stop. And the time to stop is right now. We cannot allow this nation that is blessed by God to destroy ourselves and to become nothing more than a third world country. And in saying that, I say this: we cannot allow immigration to continue the way it is. I don't know what Donald Trump is doing. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's thinking. But I know by the 15th of February, we'll have an answer. And if by the 15th of February, Donald Trump does not stand up and do what is supposed to be done, what needs to be done, what should be done, then I wipe my hands of Donald Trump. I wipe my hands of this entire country. Because if he cannot stand up, if he cannot do the things that he says he's going to do without the deep state calling him back and throwing him down in the dirt, I'm done with Donald Trump. Either do it or don't. As far as I'm concerned, this is the end of the video, but I'll tell you this much. Donald Trump needs to step up, and he needs to step up now. Either do it or don't. Be the man that we think you are, or be nothing. Let's put a video. I was putting a video online.
On what? Online?
Yeah, I went